Well, welcome to Session 2. This is where the real guitar learning starts. You've survived Session 1, your fingers are probably working through their soreness by now, and you're able to play for a little bit longer periods of time. This is all great. In this session, we start to make some music. The goal of this session is to introduce you to some of the key elements of music and how they work themselves out on guitar. The first is learning how to read music. Music reading is a valuable skill that all musicians need to know. No matter whether you play trumpet, piano, guitar, and don't believe all the bad press. Music reading is not hard. It just takes a bit of practice. Guitar tablature is a great way to read some things, but there are just some concepts on guitar that you're going to need to know a little bit about the language of music, and that's where music reading comes in. This session, you'll also learn the notes on the first and the second strings, and we'll also start playing our first songs. Now, sure, there's going to be simple songs. You only know like 6 notes at this point by the end of this session, but everyone has to start somewhere. You're going to be playing more complex things in no time. In this session, the name of the game is repetition. We've got new notes, and we need lots of practice in working with them. So don't think if you've played an exercise or song once that you've conquered it. Play it over and over again. Every time you sit down to play, go back through those older exercises. Each time, you'll watch, they'll get a little faster and you'll get a little bit more controlled, and this is the goal. Now, as before, watch the session material first, then work in the workshop in the session for a few days, then begin working in the bonus workshop for your practice times. Now, I know these things can be frustrating exercises at first, but remember, by the end of this session, you're going to be playing your first song. Now, I also encourage you to be using the jam-along tracks that come along with the course. Practice playing along with the track. This is an important step. And then when you have it down a little bit, grab your guitar and the track and go play it for someone. This is an important step in your development. Now, don't worry about feeling foolish or being embarrassed. You are working on your dream, and this is the first little baby steps of part of that. Don't let fear of looking foolish stop you from being what you want to be. You might just find that those that you're playing it for will get inspired to follow their dream by watching you and allowing them to be a part of yours. Playing music is not about being the best. It's about making music because that you want to. Now, let me give you some advice in this session. Be patient with yourself and your mistakes. You know, you're learning and you're going to make some mistakes. The temptation is to just quit or to lose focus, and it's looking like it's going to take some work. The payoff is going to come. Just keep climbing day by day, exercise by exercise. Some days it'll be fun, some days it probably won't be. Just keep climbing. Focused, consistent effort over time is going to get you the desired results that you started off with. Now, let me leave you with one thought from our discussion board guys that he wrote. He wrote, "I used to think that my fingers and mind would never be able to play the songs. I mean, I had to think about every movement. What exactly is that note I see? Where's that note I'm supposed to play? When is that beat going to hit? Whoops, I missed it again." All these sorts of things. I could go on and on about what I have discovered over the past 2 years while learning to play the guitar. But my real purpose for posting this, he goes on to say, is to hopefully help someone else on their journey. I had lots of doubts about my abilities. I had lots of doubts about the course. But in the end, I have pretty much faithfully followed through what was suggested, in the order that it was suggested, and now I have become a guitar player. Wonderful. You know, a lifetime of music is ahead of you. Today is another day to help you get there. Have a great session.